So the question was, why didn't the Democrats do anything with the Epstein files? The way that I read Lenormand, when it's a nuanced question, is sometimes I will pull uh, the card after I shuffle the card, and if I'm asking, sometimes when I read Lenormand and the question is pretty nuanced, and I'm asking the universe to choose all five cards. I will pull, after I shuffle, I will pull the card that's at the top of the deck. And here it was that. I will do what I normally do to pull the line of five, and then I will pull whatever card ends up at the bottom of the deck, which was this card. So I did the initial five, and I pulled qualifiers because I felt pretty sure that this was the White House. So I pulled qualifiers on the cross, the snake, the elixir, and the garden. And then based on what I read there, I went with another deck, the, what is it, Kipperish, Intuitive Kebs Kipperish, and pulled qualifiers on the cross, this whip, and the house. This was very interesting. And then a qualifier for each of these cards. And so how I'm reading this is at the beginning, the dark sacrifice was nice guy, who I'm reading as Bernie Sanders, Ice Queen, who I'm reading as Hillary Clinton, and Earth Angel, who I'm reading as Kamala Harris, were sacrificed in order for people who would continue the path, would be the ones in power in the House. And I feel like this is Barack Obama. I feel like this is Joe Biden in the pathway. And the intention was to just continue the way things were. I don't know why. I don't know why, but that was their plan. But something happened. And again, the cross shows up again, the sacrifice man. And this man is more gender fluid, the heart and the birds. And I feel like this was a necessary, I would say necessary, but the ascending card makes me feel like it was kind of like divine intervention in order for this sacrifice to happen, in order for this person to come into power. Argumentative person, dark angel, who is lucky. That's the karmic masculine. And I believe that that's Donald Trump. He's the snake, he's the trouble. And I think his intention was to continue to kind of poison. This is like an elixir, right? And it can be a poison or it can be a cure. And his intention was for it to continue to poison the people, keep them in the dark. But whoever this is. And it's so interesting that this man mirrors this man. They're both from the light deck. I don't have the Lenormand deck near me. And this man kind of intervened with the elixir to bring it to the crossroads where people would talk and have to like make a decision. The intention was that the elixir would make them mentally unstable, mentally and emotionally unstable, which is kind of like the cult of Trump. These are the people, and initially it was the mountain, the future, and the child, and it's almost like it blocked the future that was intended to destabilize the people. And it's interesting that the blocked mirrored the mountain, that the blocked card popped up when I pulled a qualifier for the whole line. It was blocked. That was very interesting to see that mirrored there. And what that blocking did was it brought us from this kind of dark argument energy, where the arguments were being used to divide us and the truth of what they were was covered up, to this light argument energy where we're finding out the truth about money, the truth about the concerns that we've had, and maybe the truth about health concerns with Trump and with the people. So it's almost like he is our karma, but there's some kind of divine intervention that helped this happen so that we could see this.